Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jim. This is my fiance Brittany, the lady you'll hear.
Hi.
She also has very beautiful hands and wonderful nails. My hands look like they've been beat with a hammer. I did a lot of jiu-jitsu growing up, so they're kind of mangled. So I am starting this channel to reconnect with the joy of a hobby I had when I was younger. I really enjoyed collecting and playing a number of trading card games, and I haven't really done much in the way of having a hobby in the last 10 years. That's part of adulting, I guess. So I had this idea to where I would start a YouTube channel sharing the joy of collecting trading card games, including Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and others. My fiance agreed to help out because, again, I asked her really nicely to do that because she has really pretty nails. And so I appreciate her, and I appreciate you guys for joining us. This is our very first video, so it's probably going to be awkward and bad, and it's only going to get better from here as we do these. But when I first started playing Magic way back in the day, I saved up my allowance for a long time, and this is probably 1995. So Revised was going out, 4th edition was transitioning in. I bought a 60 card starter deck and two 15 card booster packs. I was at the ripe old age of 11, and my mom took me to the Hungate's hobby store at Northgate Mall. And I had learned from some high schoolers that were playing at the local library. And so I got my cards and I was so excited, but man, I barely had to write basic lands to make it work. I played my first game and just absolutely got clobbered. And so those guys, a couple of them wanted to trade some cards to try to help me out, but then one of the older ones, who's kind of the organizer, he pulled a couple of those guys aside and he talked, and I saw him look over and back a couple times. They all went to their binders and they got a couple of their lands, they got a couple of their commons and rares and uncommons, and they gave them to me because they wanted me to get started playing this game, and they wanted to help because I took the first step. But that was all I could afford. I saved up my allowance. They had suggested buying more packs. I'm just like, I'm 11, bro. I can't. And so, as an attempt to reconnect with the joy of collecting, I've got a binder, I've got a box of Magic the Gathering Avatar Play boosters. I am probably one of the luckiest guys in the world because my fiance loves to watch anime with me. Like right now we're binging Black Clover, and we've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender and a bunch of others, and I think I won the lottery, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So now she's agreed to help me do this. I don't know what I did, but I appreciate her a lot. And so we're gonna start piecing together a set, and we're gonna put the cards in this binder, and then as we pull out some of the rares or foils or whatever, we're gonna scan them with the TCG Player app we got on this iPad, and then the most expensive card that we pull out of this box, we're going to sell or trade in for credit towards the next booster box. We'll take all the singles and we'll start filling in the set. But all of the duplicates that we get, and this is the whole point of the channel, I want to pay forward what was given to me when I was 11. All of the duplicates that we get, we're going to set off to the side, and at the end, let's say we've got 50 cards, we're going to put them into 10 packs of 5, and we're going to give them away, right? So you, the viewer, we want you to comment what cards you liked best, some of your favorite Magic the Gathering or Pokemon moments, who your favorite Pokemon is when we do Pokemon cards, stuff like that. So that way, when the video's over, I have no idea, it's the first video, we're gonna set aside this pile of cards, we're gonna count them up, we're gonna try to make sure that we get, if we got 50 cards, we'll put 10 packs of 5 or 5 packs of 10, I don't know. But then whoever leaves comments in the video, what's going to happen is we'll do a prize wheel like a week from the date of publish on YouTube, and we're going to draw the names for however many packs we have, and we're going to go ahead and then contact those people and mail them their cards. It's free. It's a community giveaway. There's no cost to enter. There's no shipping. It's just I want to do for other people what was done for me, and I want to share the joy of collecting. And I'm hoping that we get a decent card in here so we can go and get a chunk towards the next buy. I don't know. I have no idea what cards are. I haven't looked at the Avatar set yet. I like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I like Magic the Gathering, and so here we are. We're going to start with this set. We're going to see how this goes, and these videos will probably get better because, again, you got to start somewhere, and you learn what works, you learn what doesn't work, you get more equipment, you get a better setup. I don't know. So today, we're starting this. It's our very first video, so bear with us. Hopefully the audio is not terrible. And then we're going to share with you what cards we get, which one's going in the binder. At the end of it, we'll take a look at some of the cards that we're going to give away. We're going to decide how many packs we're going to give away. And then a week from now, or a week from the date that this video is published, we'll do a drawing to figure out who won. And we'll make those announcements in the video next week. And then we'll contact the people who won. That's it. That's the idea. So like I said, it's our first video, so bear with us. We're going to go ahead and open this box now. I've been waiting like a whole week. I don't know how I managed to go a whole week without ripping this thing open and starting to crack packs, but I did. So thank you for joining us. This is FreeTCGs. I'm Jim, this is Brittany, and I'll let her hands do the talking. Show them the nails. Ooh, ah, yeah. My hands are terrible.
Is there any particular way you want me to open this?
No.
I don't want to.
So if you push down a little bit on there, you see you can slide the knife in maybe, or scissors, and then once you get it, you'll pull that foil off real easy. With plastic. Yeah, you can just tear it now. Oh, we broke the seal. Like I've been pestering her almost nonstop about this, and we unfortunately both work full-time jobs, and we don't have a lot of free time. One of the first things that I gave up was my hobbies, and I'm trying to reconnect with a little bit of that. So, how does it feel?
Feels like cardboard.
It is cardboard. So we're gonna turn some cardboard.
It's very fancy.
It is fancy. It's got the nice box artwork. I like that. It's like a fancy unboxing. Oh, okay. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. I will do that later. It's a nice box topper. Flip it over. Is there anything on the other side? Aha! Draft archetypes. Okay, we're not worried about drafts. But, yeah, let's see. I'll tell you what, why don't you put that up on the table there? Yeah. So that way they can see the QR code. I don't know if that'll help you guys or not. Again, I don't know. I've never done this before. So we've got our play boosters here, and we're going to go ahead and grab one. Slide that box a little bit to the left maybe to give yourself some room to open them up. Bingo. Grab one of those.
Let's go for the middle.
Going for the middle.
I don't know if that's allowed.
That's allowed.
Okay.
14 card. Back in my day, we had 15 card booster packs. There's no particular order. You just pull them out and.
I feel like we should flip it over.
You want to flip it over or flip it over?
It'd be like more of a surprise that way, right?
Sure.
Almost lost one. I guess that means that's the first one that we need to pull out. There's like a secret card in here. Look, you can tell I don't know what I'm doing.
We don't. I don't know what I'm doing. She's telling me these things. I'm like, there is? I believe you. All right.
How you want me to do this?
Just, I guess, flip it up. It's a foil. I like that. It's a foil Omashu City. And basic land. Not basic land, but it's a common land. So I'll tell you what, let's set all the foils off in a pile over here. Because as cool as they are, I probably won't be able to collect a whole foil set. A food token.
Yum.
It's not quite lembas bread, but it's pretty good.
No, but you gain 3 life, so that's pretty good.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Where would you like this one?
You put it down anywhere around there, yeah. All right. Glider kids. It's a white creature, common. And it's card number 21. So I'm going to try to do this in order. Let's see. Are we going to have room for this? Token. Can you scoot down just a smidge? And you can push that towards the back. Yeah. This is a big old binder. I didn't realize how big this binder was. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21. Okay. So let's slide this guy in here. Looks like my hands are going to be on camera no matter what. Everybody focus on her hands. They're pretty, not mine. What's that? A turtle duck.
He's cute.
That is pretty cute.
Little ducklings.
Mm-hmm. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, and again, I haven't done this in a long time, I think all of the green cards are going to be a similar number. It'll be all in a row. All the white cards. I'll tell you what, I'm going to close this to give us some room. Let's just put the piles down in colors, because then we can organize it later. So you can throw them down here. Yeah, perfect. Turtle duck. Leave that one up, because that's a token. Lightning strike. Lightning strike deals 3 damage to any target. Alright, I remember Lightning Bolt, right? That was the original. This has to be a remake of that card. That's really cool that they did it using the Avatar art and the Avatar characters. Like Lightning, Princess, Azula is quick, fierce, and hey, that's you!
Thanks.
Now look, if you're offered tea with Uncle Eero, I want an invite. Just saying.
I don't know.
You know,
More tea for me.
Oh yeah, wow, that is true. More tea for you. What is that? Beetle-headed merchants.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. It's a big old stag beetle looking thing, or not stag beetle. What is that? Rhinoceros.
Beetle, right? Maybe.
Yeah. And if it was any bigger than that, it'd be in Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
There's a throwback. You can tell how old we are. Go ahead and put that one down somewhere. I'll spread these out. Oh, my hands are terrible. I gotta get gloves or something. Let's see. Oh, a waterbending lesson. That's cool. It's Katara.
That's
and Aang.
Cool. So this would be blue. So this will be its own thing too. Right?
Yep. Perfect. Is that a jackalope? It is a jackalope. That's amazing.
No, I don't even think it's a jackalope. It's a pig with
a pig?
horns.
Oh. That's too funny. Well, go ahead and put that out. We're working through the commons. And then cycle of renewal. Sacrifice. Oh, that's there was a card called Harrow from a long time ago. And man, that was from, my God, Onslaught maybe? No, it was before Onslaught. Odyssey? Yeah, it's Harrow. I remember Harrow. But yeah, that's awesome.
And so this is going to go in this pile, correct?
Yes, in the green. Perhaps we should do the white over here on, like, you know, in a row, because we're going to need to do the multicolors. I only knew that because I just saw the multicolor pop up, and I was like, oh yeah. All right, it's Uncle Eero!
I know.
That's so exciting. Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. It's a good life lesson there, bud. I always loved Uncle Eero. We'll go ahead and set that one off somewhere above those cards, wherever you think is best. The Cave of Two Lovers. Enchantment. Saga. Look, it's us.
This is an interesting card.
Is that a badger?
That looks like a honey badger.
Giant badger. Honey badger don't give a crap.
No. Nope. So this is different than like all of them. So it should have its own pile too, right?
Well, it's a red card.
Oh. Well, then I guess it's going to go with the red.
So
I don't know what I'm doing.
me neither. Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy things, but you see how you got the two symbols that are split down the middle? That's a multicolor card. And you see how that card looks funky, but it's only got the one red mana symbol? That's a red card. Azula on the hunt on her battle-oddle.
Giant salamander.
Yeah, giant salamander. It's, you know, it's like an axolotl, but it's a battle-oddle. And you know, when you come home after a hard day's work and you hang out with your salamander, that's your relaxolotl.
Okay.
Yeah, be prepared for really bad puns. I can't help myself. I'm an adult, but somehow not.
Dad jokes this way.
Mm-hmm. All right, baby. So you see how that's got the silver right there? And you see how that's black? That's common. The silvers are uncommons. That's how you can tell the rarity. Whoa.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
you go ahead and put it right there.
Okay.
That's a cool card. Secret of Bloodbending. Now, again, I come from the old days of Magic. Last time I played Magic the Gathering seriously was the Mirrodin and Kamigawa block, where I went to the national championships in 2005. It was kind of a lifelong goal for me, and then I sort of stopped playing so much. But like I said, it wasn't always about playing. It was about the collecting and the people. And so I wanted to get back to doing something I enjoyed. So that's where this channel is coming in, and we're collecting the cards, we're enjoying the card, and more importantly, one of the things that we all seem to lose sight of as we get older is how important it is to just spend a little time together. And so that's one of the things that I'm most excited about, spend time with you. So, Secret of Bloodbending. It looks like a mythic rare. So,
excuse our street. Lots of people drive very fast on it.
Yeah, that's probably some jacked up Mustang. That's a really cool card. I don't know. It says, as an additional cost to cast a spell, you may water bend 10. You control target opponent during the next combat phase. You control a player during the next turn instead. So I don't know how to water bend 10, but I'm sure I'll learn somehow. I'll probably read the new rules for this, but that's a really cool card. So why don't you show the camera that card? That's right, Secret of Bloodbending, and then go ahead and we'll put it down in the blue pile there. Yep. Oh, Zhao, the Moonslayer.
That's pretty cool art.
That is really cool art. I like the moon.
Yeah, they did great with the color contrast, the shadows. Looks nice.
Menace. Yes, I am. I don't actually know what that ability is. Non-basic lands, enter tapped. That's awesome. So all the crazy lands like Omashu City, you can't use their abilities right away. 7, put a Conqueror counter on Zhao. As long as Zhao has a Conqueror counter on him, non-basic lands are... Oh! Okay, so there was a card called Blood Moon back in the day. And it was like all lands or mountains. So that's really cool. It basically, like this, could no longer give you green mana, and you couldn't pay 4 to sacrifice it to draw a card. It just is like, tap, here's your red mana. That's all you can do. And so if you're playing blue and all of a sudden all you have are red mana, you can't cast anything.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Legendary creature, human soldier. Cool. Let's put him in the red pile. Oh yeah, show him off. Ooh, that looks cool. I don't know what that is.
Whoa.
Wow. That's
cool.
Full art Surge Foil. Ooh, shiny. I think it's called Surge Foil. I read a thing or two on the internet. Can't be trusted. Instant Lesson. Deals damage equal to 2 plus the number of lesson cards, that kind of card, in your graveyard target creature. And man, if that creature dies, it gets exiled. So it's like gone. If it goes to your graveyard, there's a lot of cards to bring it back. If it's out of the game, there's only like a few cards to bring it back. So let's put that guy over here in the super fancy pile. And that was a pretty cool pack.
Yeah.
We got an Uncle Eero. That's actually the one I'm most pumped about.
Yeah. That would be it's like the important one.
Obviously. So yeah, if you want to grab the next pack, we'll just pull them out and stack them up. What? I don't understand.
Understand what?
You're opening the next pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that not what you said?
Yes. I don't know. You're looking at me funny. Thought I'd done something wrong.
No, I'm just not sure. I feel like I need the...
Oh, okay, because my bad.
I don't know. Are we doing all of them, or are we just doing some of them?
Well, I guess we'll do all of them. That was the plan. It'll get faster as we go through it because we'll pull multiples of the same card. Struggling with the pack there?
Yeah. Try not to touch everything.
So one of the things that you might want to do to make it easier is when you cut it like this, cut a little bit like along the thing and pull it. Might make it easier to get to them. Hog Monkey. That's terrifying. That's worse than a baboon. She's terrified of baboons. Fun story.
Yeah, I don't like him.
No, he's a hog monkey. It's kind of like Clash of Clans. Hog Riders. Go ahead and put him in the black pile over there. It'll quench you. Counter target spell unless his controller pays 2. That was the mana drain, I think. Gosh, I can't remember that spell off the top of my head, but I think it was mana drain. That wasn't mana drain, it was something else. Mana short?
That person looks like they're foaming at the mouth. Literally.
They're avatar enthusiasts. They do look like they're foaming at the mouth. Wow, that's really interesting. 2/2, 3 mana. And man, they get hyped up when another ally you control enters. They get +1/+1 counter. So yeah, they start foaming at the mouth, I guess. It's a nice comment right there.
And that goes here.
Yep. Rebellious Captives with Exhaust 6. I don't know what Exhaust. Yeah, that's weird. And then Earthbend. Little 2/2 for 2. That's not bad actually. Back in the day, the Grizzly Bears, vanilla 2/2 for 2 like that, like 1 green and a colorless. Go ahead and throw that one in the green pile. Fire Nation Raider. Like a generic henchman with the generic bad guy outfit from every anime ever. Just kidding. It's got some cool abilities. In the Fire Nation's eyes, the world was theirs, and they would let the world know it. That sounds like the Fire Nation. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. Abandoned Attachments. He's all like trying to find his inner peace.
It's a dual color.
Mm-hmm. Pretty spiffy. You can put that up there next to Uncle Ebro.
That's so cute.
Utterly ridiculous how cute that is. That's an otter penguin. That's crazy. Will you go penguin? Ang, I would go penguin sledding with you, babe. I'd go penguin sledding with you. I just want you to know that. That's a ridiculously cute card.
I'm gonna bring like 12 of these little guys home because look at them. They're so cute. Oh,
that's a cool part about being an adult. Let me tell you, for all my people that are an adult, and there's no rule that says you just can't go to the duck pond and take a duck home, right? There's no law. So you do that enough times, you get like a whole horde of ducks. And that's not illegal, to the best of my knowledge, but you should check with your locality before you start abducting ducks. Abducting them?
No, we're neither in support nor against that. We will not be charged for your duck thievery.
You can't thieve them from the duck pond. The duck pond doesn't own them. They're not the duck pond's ducks. They're God's ducks. Remember that from Super Troopers? God, you can't own the water. It's God's water.
Oh my gosh, maybe.
When they first got pulled over. Aang the Last Airbender. Oh, I love that.
So, like, this is our main guy, so.
Yep, you got his little cat there with him, or whatever that thing is. Hanging out, riding the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Airbend up to 1 other target non-land permanent. Sweet. Earth Kingdom General. Ah, yes. So, that is your generic green anime guy. Yep. Yeah, we'll put him in the green pile. He's uncommon. Whoa.
Cute.
Yeah, but look at the shadow.
I know.
Or reflection. That's cool. Hey, bae. Or is it hey, bae? Hey, bye? Hey, bye.
Hey, bye?
So is that how you greet and leave someone? Hey, bye.
We're probably butchering it.
Probably. Spirit of Balance. I love that. So we're going to put that up there in the multicolored. It's a cool card.
It's a very cool card.
Alright, that's a rare. That's Beifong's Bounty Hunters. Man, 4 mana for a 4/4. Whenever a non-land creature you control dies, Earthbend X. Target land. Oh, that is a cool card. Wow, that's a really cool card. It's, again, compared to the creatures back in my day, that's super powerful. So that's a really cool card. And I know like a lot of you guys and gals who are watching this are probably like, that card sucks. It's so underpowered. It's just terrible. It's mid at best. So forgive us. But again, I don't remember. The artwork on this card is amazing. Oh my god. Day of the Black Sun.
Sounds like it should be a metal song.
Yeah, it's like Soundgarden. Black Hole Sun. But...
yeah, but this seems cooler.
obviously, Day of the Black Sun. That's so cool.
Also, not to be particular, but Soundgarden is not metal.
No, not metal at all. Neither is Audio Slave. Rip.
That's pretty cool. Looks like a foil.
Yeah, we got a nice little foil there. It's Aang's Iceberg. Let me see. We're tilted towards me. I want to say that's an uncommon because they got the foily thing, and so it could be a rare. I don't know. But we're going to set that off in the foil pile over there. It's a cool card. When this enchantment enters, exile one other non-land permanent until it leaves the battlefield. But you can play it at any time because it said it got flashed. So you can play it during the opponent's turn, which is pretty spiffy. But yeah, we'll put that up there in the regular foil on the top part. Oh, look, it's Omashu City. It's a regular one. So on the far left over there, let's put that on the other side of the white card. Oh, you're good. You don't have to do that.
Well, I figure we're going to have to make room, right?
Yeah, you should have room. Perfect. What is that? It's just
cool. You can use this card to represent a double-faced card.
I don't know what that means, but...
nothing on the other
yeah, that's a cool card. It's card number 1, I guess, for tokens, but we're going to put that over at the food token and go to the next pack. That's cool, babe. I really like that foiled combustion technique. Ooh, I have an idea. See, this is stuff we're going to learn along the way, right? I'll tell you what, put that pack down real quick. Hand me like 3 packs. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do this off camera. Go ahead and hand me the scissors. So that way I can have it ready for her. Alright, babe, you go ahead and start with that. I'm going to check and see if the thing's still recording because I'd feel dumb if it wasn't. Yes, and there's my shadow. Ha-ha! What you got there?
Saber-tooth moose lion.
A saber-tooth moose lion. Okay, that sounds terrifying. Really.
Oh, it's also very specific.
Right.
Like, that's exactly what I would think of.
I'm going to point out that I find it very interesting that they chose saber-tooth lion because I've never heard of that. Normally it's saber-tooth tigers. So they just went all in with it. They're like, we're going to go saber-tooth, roll the dice, moose, and then hiccup lion. And it's like, all right, Rick. Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness. Foo Cuddly Poops didn't look much like a saber-toothed moose lion to Sako, but his mother certainly did.
All right, so is that Foo Cuddly Poops underneath? Is that like the cub?
You know, maybe.
But that's a great name. When we get a cat, can we name it Foo Cuddly Poops? Maybe that'll be a secret cat name.
I was gonna say that is a lot to say.
Boomy Bash. That's cool. Deals damage to a number of lands you control. Destroy target land, creature, or non-basic land. That was really cool when he was all like, you think I'm a frail little man? And he wasn't. He was like Master Roshi. Or any other insert generic anime old person that's super powerful character. The grandma from Dan to Dan. No, it's okay if they're not perfectly straight, babe. No big deal. It's the Soggy Bottom Boys! I mean, it's the Foggy Swamp Hunter. As long as you draw 2 more cards this turn, creature has lifelink. So lifelink is when it deals damage, like it's got 3 power, you gain that much life. And apparently Menace says it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So 1 creature can't block it. You gotta have 2 creatures to block.
They have a ditty.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
They have a ditty.
Oh, Tribe Diddy. I thought you meant like that. The swamp over there was like the baby oil. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, whoa.
That's what I'm hearing. Whoa. Watery grasp. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory. But who's grabbing who in that picture? I don't know. Put that one in the blue pile. John Jones deserters. You think they really like pies and cake and stuff?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, figures. Or maybe they just up and left. That's probably a good one.
Probably. You know, the English language and such.
Hopefully they're just desserts. Vindictive Warden. Does your boss know he got, like, they're talking about?
No.
Does my boss know?
He'd probably want to sign it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for all the bosses out there, right? You can just be like, hey, this represents you. There we go. But it's a multicolor, so we can throw it out there. Merchant of Many Hats. That guy in the show was so funny. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I do. He was funny.
Doc the Ferryman, Jude Fishmonger. Yep. That guy was hilarious.
A pretty big black pile going.
Mm-hmm. Fire Nation. Look, another generic henchman with a wrench. Yep. A lonely worker can find trouble making friends on an airship. I want to say that in like a British accent. A lonely worker can find trouble making friends on an airship so massive. I don't know. He's got that kind of vibe. Ember Island Production.
Sorcery.
Indeed. That reminds me of what was that band? I want to say it's Maroon 5. It's not Maroon 5. They did High Hopes and.
Huh? You're losing me here.
There's a band. Panic at the Disco.
Maybe.
Yeah, gotta have high hopes for me.
Yeah, I think that's. Is that Panic?
I think so.
I
don't know. So, funny story about me. You may have just learned. One of the things I love to do, singing. Things that I am good at, not singing. It's a curse.
Remembering lyrics, also not things he's great at.
Or names of bands, apparently.
That's okay, I can't sing either, so. And you will never catch me trying.
We'll be off key together.
Oh, I don't know about that.
My Jaded Edge. Well, that's a cool card.
It is a really cool card. The nice glimmer off the blade. That's a cool look.
Finally something to do. Oh. Stabbing, I guess.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Probably. She's like that girl Ubel from Free Reign. See? Told you she watches anime with me. Luckiest dude ever. Winning. Longfang. Grand Secretariat. Whenever another creature you control, put in a graveyard or land, you put in a graveyard in the battlefield. +1. Oh, that's pretty cool. Human Advisor. Man, we got all these different multicolor things, and so we gotta keep making room up here. So
wow, this guy is giving Grima worm tongue for sure.
I'm gonna slide these up a little bit. We're gonna try to. There we go. Give us room. What is that? Obsessive Pursuit. Oh yeah, I remember that. They took the whole thing, and then they're like, "We've got to catch up." Blah.
Which is interesting because this is kind of like purple. And it has the same symbol, but you see how these are all black? This kind of has like purple. So should that be in a separate pile or should we just stick to the same symbol?
No, you're right. It's got a cosmic background with like stars on it.
Yep.
That's cool. I don't know. I'll have to look up and see if that's like a fancy card or something.
So should we put it to the side or...
Let's just put it in the... No, look at that. It's got like a little hologram down there on the bottom and everything.
Yeah.
Let's put that off to the side. Let's put that over there. I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. Ooh, it's the Cave of Two Lovers foil. Ooh, shiny. Show them the shiny.
Shiny.
Ooh.
So much shiny.
Sweet. Let's go ahead. We've already seen that card, so we can put it up there.
I mean, we should probably be showing all the cards, right? Or
yeah, I guess we should, right? At least once. Maybe, but I'll tell you what, we should show all the cards like you're doing. Like, But then, like, when you get the real fancy cards, maybe we'll hold them up to the camera.
That's fair.
That's a cool swamp. It's ABBA. ABBA? ABBA? ABBA.
No, that's the band. Here we go. I think it's Appa, right?
It might be ABBA. I think you're right.
It's been a long time since we've watched.
We gotta rewatch it. I'll tell you what, babe.
Where do we put that?
Will you take the scan here to discover the coolest cards off the table? I'm sorry, we're gonna go ahead and toss that off to the side. And you can just put those right up. We'll put all the basic lands in one pile up there. Ballistic Boulder. Token. Artifact, creature, flying, construct. I'm going to guess it came out of a catapult. By the way, you cannot use a catapult to transport the ring to Mordor. There is a phenomenal GIF, and it is pronounced GIF, by the way, because if you think it's pronounced GIF, I'm not giving you any GIFs for Christmas, or your birthday, or any of those things, or Hanukkah, nothing. It's GIF, because it's gift phonics. I was hooked on them as a kid. So go ahead and throw that in the token pile over there.
Like this pile?
Like the food.
I see.
And I've got a pack ready for you. And look, this has got a nice little thing, so you can just do this, and it should be nice and easy to pull out.
You're not supposed to touch the face of the card, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I'm just trying to be very careful.
As you jam them.
I did not jam anything. Thank you very much.
That's the soldier token, so you can just throw it up in that token pile up there. And flip it over. There we go. Air bending lesson. Oh, that's cool. The guy's like showing them how to bend the air. And I remember that. That's pretty cool. Pillar launch. Oh yeah, when they like made the pillars come up out of the ground and they jumped off of them. So it says gains reach. If a creature has flying, you have to block it with another creature that has flying. But creatures that don't have flying, that can have a special ability to block flying creatures, that's called reach. I remember that one.
Oh.
Back in the old days, they just said, can block as if it had flying. Fire Nation Cadets. Those are some nice kicks.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive.
Not bad.
I need to stretch more. I think we all need to stretch more. Yeah. Swamp, snare, trap. No!
Here's another galaxy background, but there is no shiny foil bottom. So that's interesting.
I think we should just go ahead and put it in the black pile for now. We'll look at it up later. I'll scan it with the little app thingy.
We're gonna have to start pushing these up soon. Just trying to make them look fancy, but you know.
Now we're trying to get a little too many of them. Giant koi. That's a really big fish.
That is a very big fish.
Very big. That's about it. It's like a magic carp. But a really big one. Aang's Journey. Oh. Just flying around.
Did a good job on the lighting.
They did. I'm going to scoot this over. Now here you go, baby. You can put that right there. Earth Rumble Wrestlers.
And it's a double again.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, we've already got a green red, so that's good.
Yep.
And that's just a regular. That's so weird. Some of that weird cosmic background. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out.
Yeah. Epic Downfall. With Azula's defeat, all of her nobility, grace, and confidence shattered in the harrowing screams from the would-be Fire Lord. And apparently she's puking blue something.
Blue flames.
Blue flames.
There we go.
Yay.
Make a little bit of
Sweet.
a new running pile here.
Yeah. And again, apologies for not really understanding how we should lay this out. It's our first video, so you're learning with us. And hey, look, you can leave feedback in the comments on things that you think we should do, things you like, things you didn't like.
For sure. We're open to constructive criticism.
And I grew up in the Halo 2 and Modern Warfare 2 lobby, so any of your non-constructive criticism, I'm just gonna ignore and type lol. So, you know, I've heard way worse. Boomerang basics. Yeah, okay, throw it, catch it, the end. All right, next lesson. Oh, it is a lesson. The card type's a lesson, that's funny.
Oh, that's cool.
Bitter work.
And I don't think we have this
Green,
mashup, do we?
red. Yeah, we do.
Is it still the same?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So it's going to go in this pile. So the gold cards were ones that had, like, you had to pay a green, you had to pay a red.
I see.
That is, you can pay either a red and 3 colorless or a green and 3 colorless.
Interesting.
Team Avatar, yay! Aang, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Whoa. That's a mythic rare. See how it's the dark red like the blood bending?
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you were getting that
so
from.
You see on this one, there's gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a rare. That's an uncommon. That's a common.
Gotcha.
That is a mythic rare. But that's a cool card. Give him the close-up. Hopefully, we don't know. Like, hopefully this close-up works. Like, again, we'll figure this out later. We'll get better. Promise.
Where should I put this one? In the same
in
pile?
that pile, yep.
Do we have a foil?
Ooh, June. Bounty Hunter.
Mercenary.
Yeah, I heard her sister July was much nicer. And her brother Augustus, you know, he liked to rule things.
That one's really cool.
I guess it would be her brother, July. Julius. Yeah.
Yeah.
History fail. Yeah, go ahead and throw it up in the foily pile up there. I'm going to spread these a little bit down.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh. That's amazing.
What makes this one special?
So see how the artwork on that looks, the swamp? Like, that's really cool artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, I'll pull up a picture of just a regular basic land at some point. They're just kind of normal. This is a full art, full foil.
Gotcha.
That's a real sexy land right there.
So this is going to go with the foil?
Now we'll put it over there with the cool land, but separate pile. Yeah.
So many piles.
I know. That's a great one. Honestly, it's not really worth like $1 bajillion or anything, but it's a really cool card. Oh, you're going to take a moment to organize those?
Yes, it's starting to like stress me out. I'm going to make sure that
I appreciate you.
we have some room. They're not going to be pretty, but
That's okay.
I also don't want to touch them too much.
Well, that's why you got the nails. Those are great. Here.
What?
Man, we're just, look at that. Throwing them at. She just had the card try to not come out, and then I just yeeted these cards right at her. Treetop Freedom Fighters. Why would you fight freedom? I mean, that's the thing you'd want, right?
You're goofy.
Oh, I suppose you're fighting for freedom, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dai Li Indoctrination. It's
a very dark card.
Yeah, and that's a whole lot of words. I'm not going to read all that.
Nope, but it can go in the black pile.
Yeah, sure can. Don't you know? Forecasting fortune teller. Okay, so she's a meteorologist.
Basically.
And the weather on Friday is going to be 67 or 67, as the kids say. I don't know.
Oh, God.
And sunny. Must be Philadelphia, because, you know, it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I totally read that as Sandburger store. I'm like, what's a Sandburger?
But
no. Sandbender Storm, like that. That's a cool looking card. Little Dust Devil there. Sweet. Ooh. Rumble Arena.
Oh, that's a land.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
So,
fancy land. I'll tell you what, I'm not. Yeah. Grab the pack. I'll grab the pack. Oh, get my hand out there. Yeah. Too fast. Couldn't see my other hands. There we go. Cycle of renewal. It's the circle of life.
So what are these little emblems that we see on just like a couple of these?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Never seen them before in my life.
Well, it looks like a scroll, so...
That's probably why it's a lesson card, because everyone you just pointed out is a lesson.
Oh, wow. Look at me.
That's probably what it is. It's probably a lesson.
It's... Well...
I don't know what that
Look
means.
at me.
It's like a spell type, I guess. A subtype.
That's embarrassing.
Hey, you help me figure it out? I could be wrong. I mean, again, leave a comment.
Oh my god.
Pretending pox bearers.
Like chicken pox?
Sure. Smallpox. Pentapox. A
Ooh.
deadly skin affliction bearing similarity to pentapus markings. Was entirely fabricated, but the Fire Nation did. Oh yes, do you remember that?
Okay.
I had forgotten about that.
Oh wow.
They faked the whole sickness so that the Fire Nation would avoid it. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Clearly, I need to rewatch. Okay,
Ooh,
so we
look,
have.
we have
a
that
duplicate.
card. That's our first duplicate. I am excited.
So should we have a duplicate pile?
Yes.
Well then, make me some room
I
there.
understand. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Let's just put this in the token pile, and we'll put a duplicate pile right there. Sweet.
Zula.
On the hunt. We have that card. Remember, because
Yeah,
it's the
we do.
Relaxolotl, or the Battle Lotl. Go ahead and put that in the Cave of Two Lovers. So look, this is exciting. This is the moment that I was waiting for. So these cards are going to be, these are the first cards that we've got duplicates of. And so at the end of the day, we're going to collect all of them. We're going to count them up. And again, you know, we're going to try to make it even. But if we have 50 cards, I don't know how many people are actually going to see this first video in the time frame for the giveaway. So we might do like 5 packs of 10 or something like that. But then we're going to have people leave a comment about anything. You could, again, comment on the things we did well, the things we could do better. You could comment on how pretty Brittany's nails are, how horrible mine are. You could tell us your favorite card. You could tell us anything. Share with us a moment that made Magic special for you. A card that in your collection. What's your favorite card, and why? But to ensure that you're entered into the community giveaway, make sure you use hashtag FreeTCGs. It's the same thing as the name of the channel. Hashtag free FreeTCGs for trading card games, and that's it. So comment hashtag FreeTCGs. You're entered to win. 7 days after we publish this video, then we're gonna do a prize wheel and give away the extra duplicates like that we have. So this is the moment because I'm excited to see all these cards, right? And I'm gonna sleeve them up later. I don't think sleeving them on the binder is gonna be on camera. Maybe I'll shoot a separate video doing that. I don't know. But what I do know is the whole reason that I had this concept was I'm going to be able to give away cards just like it was done for me. So we got Southern Air Temple. That's where he learned to fly around. The birthplace. Oh yeah, the flavor text. That says birthplace of the last airbender. Makes sense. Go ahead and throw that in the white pile down there.
I'd probably live there.
Oh, I would live there with you. Rocket Launch.
Interesting.
It's a lesson.
Interesting.
Whoa! Hey,
Yeah, that was really cool.
We got Aang. Show him the what's up.
Well, I'm hoping that it's in screen. So
yeah, I have no idea where that's gonna be. But Aang, Swift Savior, legendary creature, human avatar ally. So yeah, that's Aang. That's really cool. We can put it down here.
down here.
Right there, in the multicolored.
Okay.
Sweet. Whoa! Hey, it's Jet, Freedom Fighter, and
A foil.
foily. So we're gonna throw him off over here on the side on the foily pile. That is a normal basic land.
Ah.
Do you see how cool it is compared to, or how cool those are compared to that?
Yeah.
And
I
so
see it.
you got this little thing, and so that's a whole full art,
Gotcha.
and then that's a foil full art.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
That's pretty neat.
back in the day, if you had all foil land, you were something. I don't know how that is. that is an ally token. So we're going to throw that guy over there. And then will you do me? Oh, it's a dual-sided one. Clue. I believe it was Colonel Mustard in the conservatory with the candlestick.
Pretty cool.
Do you guys? Nope. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Because it's
the duplicate's the other one. I don't know if anybody's ever played that board game. You know, that's back in the 80s and 90s and stuff. And so I got another pack for you. I tell you what, you grab me 3 packs. I'll trade you this open pack. Yeah, there's a good number of packs in there. So maybe we'll do half a box tonight, because you know that way we can do half a box for our first video. How's that sound?
It's up to you.
Yeah, this is it's cool, and maybe it gets quicker as we go along, but I don't know. But if it continues at this pace, you know, I don't want to take up the entire night doing this, as much as I enjoy it. Rowdy Snowballers. So I went to Virginia Tech for college, and there was a tradition of the Virginia Tech cadets versus the regular classmen on the drill field during the first snow of the year. That's a holiday tradition. That's what that reminds me of. What you got there?
Razor rings.
That's like barbed wire, but worse. God. Wouldn't want to get caught up in that. And I bet Sonic the Hedgehog would not like those rings.
Not at all. Raucous ones. Very new.
Okay, so
very raucous.
A few years ago, there's another digital trading card game that I play. I don't collect anything because it's digital. I mean, you do collect it, but it's not the same as having the cardboard, right? It's just not the same. You get the feel, you get the smell. And it's different, but it's called Splinterlands. I still play it. It's one of the very few useful use cases for an NFT. You know, everybody tried to make NFT rocks and all the dumb stuff, but you know, having a digital token that acts as your in-game items makes sense. I've lost accounts to Blizzards and all that fun stuff when they would just cancel your account and you lose hundreds of dollars and all that time. So we went to Las Vegas for it was a convention. It was not a conference, but a con. And we stayed at Medieval Times. Not Medieval Times. We stayed at Excalibur, the hotel casino Excalibur, and they had a dinner show like Medieval Times where they had the horses and the jousting and all that. And boy, we were a raucous audience.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. That cherishes memories.
That's really funny.
Porcupine? Oh my God! Show them that card. Oh my God! I love that. That's amazing. Look, they make just their puns are just as bad as mine, except they're animals. Foo-foo, cuddly poop, and now Porcupine. What's his name? Fluffy?
He's so cute.
Fiercely territorial beasts use knife sharp quills to ensure would-be attackers always get the point. See? I am not the only one that brings the puns.
No, you are not. Ooh, gross.
Canyon crawler. It's like a vulture spider. It truly is terrifying.
Once again, something on Starship Troopers, basically.
Kill it with fire. This is what the firebenders are good for.
No, thank you.
Hey, it's the weather lady.
Oh, so we have a duplicate.
We got a duplicate. Yay. That's going in the pile for you guys.
Duplicate. All right.
Kyoshi Warriors.
Cool.
That is cool. Kyoshi. It's like Kyoto, but not.
Thank you.
June.
Very astute.
Okay, so June Bounty Hunter. I can't remember. I think we got a foil version. I know we got a foil version of that. I don't think we have a regular version of that, so we need that card.
Okay.
We'll probably throw June Bounty Hunter, the foil, into the duplicate pile because, like I said, I don't really foresee getting a full set of that. I'd rather give that one away, honestly. So, Haru, Hidden Talent. You know what? You shouldn't hide your talents. You should just do, be awesome with your talents. In a very humble way, right? You don't want to, Uncle Ero would be like, okay, but do it nicely.
That is very pretty.
Spirit Oasis. Phenomenal artwork. Something when a Spirit Oasis enters, draw a card for each shrine you control. And whenever another shrine you control enters, draw a card. That's pretty cool. So that's an uncommon. It's going to go in a blue pile. Look, it's got the starry background.
It does, see?
I don't understand, but I think this is actually just going to go into the black pile now. I'll do some scanning on this later. Crescent Island Temple. Okay, that's cool. And the animal with the really long ears, also adorable.
I would live there.
I'd live there with you too. I could go surfing. It's Sokka! Yay! That guy was so useless until like the last episode.
Oh, that's so mean.
No.
Wow.
That's how I feel. I'm useless sometimes. I'm just a guy with a boomerang.
Okay, so this one's gold.
Mm-hmm.
Do we put it here then?
Yep.
Look, guys, I'm learning.
Learning. Pirate Peddlers. Oh, it's Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow. And it's foily. So we're going to throw that into the foil pile. It's shiny. What is that?
Another foil.
It's Kyoshi Village. I guess
and it's
that's
a
where
land.
The Kyoshi Warriors are going to go. It's going into the foil pile. Oh, yeah,
Another
foil land.
land.
Sure. Ally
There's
token.
Ally. Let me check. Aha.
A clue.
And a clue.
It's a sandal.
All right.
What was the other clue? It was on the other ally.
You know, I don't remember. What do we got going on here?
A lotus coaster for tea?
Maybe.
It's definitely lotus.
Well, okay. It might not be a coaster. It could be a coaster. I'm not really sure.
Me neither.
Maybe
but it's a
somebody
clue.
knows.
Yeah, leave a comment. And just remember, if it's a friend of yours, it's an ally. If it's a friend of yours who's a lady, her name is Allie. And yes, they're spelled the same. If it's a bank that lends you money, it's ally. Because I cannot tell you, I sell cars for a living. I cannot tell you how many times they're like, oh yeah, my payoff's through Allie. I'm like, her name is, never mind. Okay.
You know, I'll say the human language. The English language, the American English.
The American English language is brutal. And that's okay because I know half of us and half of you watchers often mix up there, and there. And you don't know which ones I just said. But
oh, I don't mix those up.
okay, well you can lose
Grammar
it.
police.
You can lose it and loose it. Yep. Yay. You better throw an extra yip. That's awesome. I remember that.
It's very cute.
Yeah. You know what I think I love best about this? I love the memories that this triggers of watching it with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's really cool. That was a hidden benefit. I didn't see that coming.
I think it's reminding me how long it's been because some of this I really don't remember.
I think after we watch Black Clover, we'll have to watch Avatar again.
Maybe.
Well, let's see. Foggy Swamp Vinebender. Oh, yeah!
Very cool.
Do you remember that guy?
Oh, yeah. His cute little tiny face.
Yeah, but he was like super awesome and strong. With his little...
Pretty sure a lot of the people in here were super awesome and strong.
Lightning Strike! We got a duplicate.
I thought this was a duplicate, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was one of the first red cards we pulled.
All right, so we have another
Sweet,
duplicate.
Duplicate pile.
Zula always lies.
Oh, is it like
For shame.
The two-door problem? One of these doors always lies, the other does not.
I have no idea what you're referring to, my love.
You got to choose the right door, and then you like go on, and if you choose the wrong door, you die.
Oh.
It's a riddle. It's like a dungeon riddle. All right. Azula always lies. Well, all right. She's a skilled and deadly warrior, but her true passion is emotional torment. She must be a Scorpio.
Maybe.
Gemini? No.
No.
Cancer?
No, they're just crybabies. Sorry for any cancers out there. My bad. No personal disrespect.
That's right. I'm a Virgo, and I'm like the epitome of the Virgo. And I never thought I'd be like, oh, that's true. Your horoscope does. Yeah, I'm like a super gotta tell you the truth, whether or not you want to hear it. And it's like, sorry if I hurt your feeling, my bad. But you gotta know the truth. Water bending lesson. We got that one already, so we can put that over there.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm really sure. Oh no, ugly hands.
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
Oh, he was
the
correct.
Very first card. Yay.
All right, everybody. You heard that? He was right.
Oh my gosh. Thankfully, this is being recorded. Glider Kids. We got some Glider Kids.
All right, that's another duplicate,
Another duplicate.
y'all.
This is the exciting part for me. Kyoshi Warriors.
Yet another duplicate.
Yay. I never actually thought I'd be excited to get these cards. Because most of the time when you get these cards, you're just like, oh, I've got this one, got this one, I got this one, I got this one. This is actually the exciting part, is getting the cards. Because I know that I'll be able to look at, hey, bye. Yeah, we can give that one away. Sweet.
Honest work. All in a day.
Meme farming. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Ooh, ruinous water bending. That's really cool.
Great word.
Ruinous.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. I like
the
that
art's
word.
really cool on
What
that.
is it? What are those things? They're like octopus, fish. What are those things? That's weird.
Plants.
Are they plants?
They're plants.
Oh. Looks
Pretty
looks
sure
like
they're
a weird
plants.
octopus fish thing. Like, monsters coming at you. You got a couple there. Okay. Oh, war balloon.
Yeah. Cool little eclipse going on.
Yeah, it reminds me of Ozzy Osbourne, right?
Yeah.
War pigs.
Also, the background on this is different.
It is different. That's really cool.
Yeah, we've got some different background here.
Wait a minute. Where's one of those starry backgrounds? Enchantment Aura. Where's one of those other starry background things?
Somewhere in here. Right
There
here.
it is. Obsessive Pursuit.
Oh.
Enchantment. Okay. So, starry background is enchantment. Enchantment. That's a vehicle.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
On to something? Do you want to keep it in here?
Oh, yeah, it's a red card.
Okay. Just want to make sure before I put it down.
Hey, it's Fire Lord Zuko.
There we go.
That's cool. That'll go in here. Ooh, Bender's water skin. Bite my shiny metal. Oh, not that Bender, sorry. Water skin? Bite my shiny metal water skin. Airship engine room. Okay, cool. Yeah, that goes up there into the. Hold on a second. Which one? Oh, no. This one goes off to the side because that's.
Even with this being a dual color.
Yep, dual land. Oh, we have the dual land over here. Let's put the dual land up there.
Oh.
That's my fault.
But that's not a dual.
Yeah, it's just a fancy land. Those are fancy land.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say, boss.
I don't know. Like I said, this is our first time. We'll figure it out.
Whatever you say, boss.
Ally token.
And I do believe this is a duplicate.
Lotus thing.
We have a duplicate. Do you want me to put the duplicate in here?
Absolutely.
Okie doke.
Oakley dokley. Here's your next pack. Kabam. This is good flow.
Oh, you know, bourbon on camera and such.
Yeah, I would tell you I'm going to edit that out, but I really don't know how to edit that out. So that burp's we're coming. We'll do it live.
Hey, we got the Foggy Swamp Hunters.
We got the Foggy Bottom Boys. All right, cool. Throw them over there. Duplicate.
Iguana parrot. Now we're just mashing up everything.
Some things are best left unmashed.
He's cute though. It's fine.
What's his name? Floppy Butt. A common companion for pirates, beloved for their loyalty and craftiness.
This is a cool card.
That's a really cool card.
You know, super dramatic, like.
Dun dun dun. Doesn't that look like David though?
Yeah, actually, it really does.
I've got a friend who is a world-class shiatsu massage therapist. Like, the kind of experience that when you leave for the first time, you question everything you thought you knew about science and how the human body worked. I've sent multiple people to him who immediately call or text me and say, he healed things that have bothered me for 15 years that no doctor's been able to fix. Because my ribs were hurting and he pressed on my hip and my neck and it stopped hurting and it hasn't hurt for a week. And it's just, he knows the body so well. I'm very blessed to know him. But the funny thing is, you ever meet the guy, he looks just like that. Like, he looks just like that. What do we got here? Wall top sentries. I remember them, but these are like generic good henchmen. So
when I first read it, I thought it said wallop, and I was like, oh,
they go
they're packing a
punch
punch.
So you see how it says the bossing say, right? Because remember the impenetrable walls. That's an actual card. I would like that card. I think that'd be really cool.
Gotcha.
Boomy
We have
Bash.
another
They got a
duplicate.
duplicate. Goes into the duplicate pile. Aang's Journey.
And I do believe this is another duplicate.
Another one. Whoa!
Oh,
The
cute.
Wandering Musicians.
Dual color card.
Yeah, and remember they were the ones that made him happy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Did they try to steal him? I feel like they tried to steal him.
I think so. Yes. No, this is a different
Yeah, it's
color.
gonna be red white. We're gonna have to put that over there. Blammo. Haru, Hidden Talent.
So
Got that
yet
one.
Another duplicate.
Duplicate.
We got a pretty strong duplicate pile going on now.
Oh yeah. Spirit Oasis.
Another
Duplicate. I'd live there with you.
Yet
Actually, I'd
another
live with the Spirit
duplicate.
Oasis with you.
Oh, for sure.
Another duplicate. Cruel Administrator.
Yeah, he looks kind of mean, y'all.
Did we get that?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. So they're right there. Cool. Earthen Ally.
I like his hat.
Oh, looks like a mushroom. Mushrooms, Mr. Frodo. That's a rare card. So he's got the gold.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Firebending Lesson.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. And it's foily.
Yep.
Goes here. I'll put it in the foily pile. It'll be easier to reach. Misty Palms Oasis. I would not want to live there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Sorry.
Ally. And what's on the back? Okay, it's a duplicate token. Kablammo. Now that these are going a little faster, I think. Go ahead and hand me the next three. Like I said, there's 36 packs in there, so I'm gonna try to do 18 with you. I don't know how many we've done, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going in 6 packs, 7, 8 packs, 9. I'll tell you what, let's do 12. We can do it we can do 12 at first.
Okay.
That'll be a good first time. Hope you guys are okay with that. One thing she's not telling you, and I'm not telling you, is this is kind of awkward sitting position, and my back hurts. And I'm sure her back hurts too.
A little uncomfy, but
It is a little uncomfy, but again,
figure out how to work the kinks out eventually.
Deadly Precision. Oh, that's pretty cool. You gotta pay an extra 4 or sacrifice an artifact or creature. But then they die.
I didn't always care, but she never missed. Aww.
Lost Days.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Sad.
That little cute thing.
Can't remember his name. Or what it was called. I cannot remember.
I don't remember, but I'll adopt him with you.
No, for sure.
Ooh, Water Tribe Captain.
We don't have that one. That's cool.
A badger mole!
Badger
That's what it was.
mole.
It wasn't a honey badger, it was a badger mole.
Cute.
We don't have that card.
No, I like that guy.
You could adopt that one too.
We got some archers.
Yuyan Archers.
Yep.
Maybe Yuyan.
Apparently their precision is legendary.
Ooh. Okay, we got a regular Bender's water skin.
Pretty
so,
neat.
We're gonna put that over here in the colorless pile.
Okay.
All right. So we may actually end up giving out the foil Bender water skin, and we'll see.
Okay.
Earth Village Ruffians, generic henchmen. Yep.
You always have to have some ruffians, though. Ooh, we don't have this dual card, I believe.
Green block.
No, yeah, we do.
Oh, there we go.
we do. Found it. Just kidding.
JK. Twin Blades. Okay, so
Very
look.
neat, very
Notice how this is an artifact equipment, and it's got a different border. Because the artifact vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like stone.
Looks like stone. That's pretty cool.
Very neat.
Yeah. Red card.
True Ancestry.
You think that's like Ancestry.com?
Oh, you be finding out a whole lot of stuff with that. Maybe.
Hey! Hermetic Herbalist.
Look
and
at
her
the
little
kitty.
kid.
We love
Fluffy cat.
We love the kitty cats.
Meow.
So sweet.
You know, that's what.
So now this one will be over here, correct?
Uh-huh.
Because the gold.
That's exactly it.
All right, look at me go.
You know, the Egyptian word for cat is meow, which I'm pretty sure. And it makes me wonder if the ancient Egyptians were like, "Whoa, look, weird thing with your name." It's like meow. It's like, all right, meow it is. Zuko's conviction. I didn't make that up. I heard that somewhere, but I thought it was funny. I don't remember where I heard it. Zuko's conviction. He's unhappy.
Kind of looks like he's about to drop a diss track.
You know who he looks like? Oh, tilt it towards me a little bit. Oh yeah, yeah. That totally looks like Anakin after like Qui-Gon, or not Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan told him he had the high ground. Now look at his face, all jacked up and breathing fire. Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Pretty.
that's cool.
Yeah, I like that lamb.
Realm of Ko. It's a legendary lamb. Well, it's a regular lamb. It's a legendary rare. No, man, all these new things. It's a land. It's special. It's a rare.
Wow, we like a good tree here.
Yeah. You know what? I'd sit in that tree.
So.
To the left. Yep.
In the dual pile?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Is this foil? Is that why it's over here? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
foil.
Ooh, another.
Oh, come on.
Ostrich horse.
Ostrich horse with the random kit bashing of. That's a cool looking thing, though.
I mean, he's definitely cute.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a regular Kyoshi village. Great, we needed that.
Heck yeah.
So that'll go over there. No, wait, no, it won't. Is that we did put him over there? Yes.
You've been changing it up on me. I have no idea.
Look, we've been moving stuff around. I'm trying to remember everything. I'm pretty sure it's a duplicate of that allied token.
Sure is.
Sure is.
Yet another sandal.
We'll probably give away the foil Kyoshi village because we got the regular one now, but we'll see. Again, one of the things that I have to consider is that if that Kyoshi village, it's a common, it's probably not worth a ton. But if it was worth a little bit, I'd use it to help pay for the next box.
I see. That makes sense.
Callus Inspector.
Well then, seems kind
Callus?
of yeah.
Yeah. That's not Inspector Gadget. He was nice. Dun, 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 dun. Geyser Leaper.
I'm sure that would be handy in some situations.
What do they just put an ER on these things? It's a guy leap. A jump man. Geyser Leaper.
Oh my god.
Hey guys. Come on.
Oh, so cute.
He's so fluffy.
Brussels sprouts. All right, y'all, eat your vegetables. They are in fact good for you.
I like Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I love Brussels sprouts.
If you saute them.
Yeah, shred them up.
Look, if you just straight up steam them, all right, you gotta season them like a little thyme.
They smell like butt if you don't put anything
butt.
on them after you season them.
Rosemary and thyme, right? Right? That's what we use a lot.
Yeah, rosemary. You could do thyme and onion. Make sure you throw some garlic goes in everything.
Garlic goes in everything. It's true. And just a little bit of salt. You gotta be like, You
can disagree, but you're wrong.
Respectfully
speaking.
Love that.
So, that is adorable.
That is adorable.
I absolutely
Rabaroo Troop.
Love that card. So cute.
All right, now that's a regular ostrich horse. The foily's over there.
Oh, that's right.
Probably end up giving the foily away.
Okay.
So we'll throw that in the pile.
Throw this in the pile.
Rough Rhino Cavalry. All right, it's the rough. It's like a Jason Statham movie. That's right, I'm a Rough Rhino Cavalry. I'm going to take my foot and put it upside your head.
Oh my goodness. You sound just like him.
I'm going to transport something on my Rough Rhino Cavalry.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ooh.
Barrels of blasting jelly.
Is that a SpongeBob thing? The jellyfish?
Possibly.
Blasting jelly?
It's an artifact. So
oh,
that's going to go, yeah. Okay.
Hey, abandoned attachments.
Ooh, okay.
So that's a duplicate.
Double duplicate.
Ba-boom. And so is Honest
Work. So we have another duplicate, you guys.
And another one.
Yay, another duplicate. Look at us go.
Yeah.
It's a good pile we got going.
Bunch of uncommon. Ooh. All War Balloon duplicate.
Another duplicate.
I love that.
Earth Rumble.
I don't think that's a duplicate.
We don't have
that one. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I dig it. Earth Rumble.
All right. Spirit Water Revival. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like after the water boy got knocked out and they had to give him the flask of the glacier water from the Glen. It's still cold. That's some high quality H2O.
Oh my gosh.
Mama's not wrong, Colonel Sanders.
So we have a foil of Curious Farm Animals.
That's cool. We're going to throw that foil up there in the pile for now. Like I said, we're probably going to give these away. You know, I see no reason to keep them.
So that is a duplicate land, but
we're gonna have the regular one, and that's the foil one over there.
So put it here.
Yes, or put it in here for the swamp.
Ah, okay, heard. And
ballistic boulder.
A ballistic boulder. Ooh, and a soldier.
That's a duplicate, I think.
I think it is. I do believe that.
Go ahead and put it in the. We'll probably get another one. Okay. Oh wait, I think that was it. I think you had it.
Did I?
It was like the second card in.
Yep.
Yep. And then on the other side is a ballistic boulder.
So
go ahead and duplicate. And here's the second to last pack for this filming. And then what I'll do is, after we're done here, what I'll have you do is I'll have you get up and do whatever you need to do, and then I'm gonna throw these in the binder on camera. So that way, I know your back is probably hurting, mine is too, but you know, I appreciate all the time you spent with me tonight doing this.
Thanks for letting me open them.
Like I said, I'm just excited to do a hobby again. I'm excited to share that hobby with you. I'm excited to share that with you guys, the viewers. And eventually we'll get it set up right with the camera, because I do want you guys to see me and her, because we're doing a lot of funny stuff off camera. But you can't really see that. Rocky Rebuke. Or as the French would say, revoque.
Is that how they would say it?
Not at all.
Okay.
No. And I have a really funny French friend. His name is Aurelien. He's awesome, Gabriel. But I remember one time I was like, yeah, well, you know, as they say, like, I am le tired. He goes, okay, first of all, we don't say le, it is le. And I was like, that's so French of you. And he's like, well, you know.
He would say that.
He was awesome. Treetop Freedom Fighters.
I don't think we have that, do we?
I don't know if we have it. That's not foil. No, we do have it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Because remember, I was like, why would you fight freedom? I think you would want that. Duplicate. Liar, liar, pants on fire, duplicate.
Another duplicate, y'all.
Rowdy snowballers.
That's yet another duplicate.
That's awesome. Razor rings.
Ding, ding, ding.
Man,
ding,
look at this.
Ding,
this whole
ding.
pack's a
Look
giveaway.
At us go.
Ooh.
A platypus bear.
You know platypus are highly venomous?
Yeah.
Yeah. With little spikes. Like,
they're so cute, though.
Adorbs.
And look at that. More cabbage.
And Brussels sprouts.
Oh, look. This is a sign. Cabbage is delicious.
Cabbage is delicious.
Now,
that's a dual.
So we're going to put
blue,
it
green. We got to make room.
I don't think we have.
We got to slide the slide those tokens over a little bit. Man.
Slider duplicate pile.
No, there's my hands on camera. Oh no.
Oh, look at us go. You know, the felt, great idea, but I think the cards stick to it.
That's the point.
Well, 'tis the point until I be struggling. Look at that struggle bus, y'all.
Struggle bus. And
oh,
you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Look, I'm going to take the tokens. Go ahead. And boom, tokens are right there now.
All right.
Southern Air Temple, that's another duplicate.
Yep. Rockalanche. And I do believe this is also a duplicate.
It is. Rockalanche. So funny. Oh, it's Sokka, lateral strategist.
And it's a double color.
Blue and white. Do we have that? Do we have that?
I thought we had a blue.
I thought we had a blue and white.
We don't have.
Oh, we had a blue and white, but it wasn't a blue and white. So yeah, go ahead and slide it in there. I think you can get room next to the duplicates. Ooh, very nice. Precision.
Getting tight over here, y'all.
Precision. Fire Sages. We don't have that card.
Nope.
I don't think.
Human Cleric.
Good old clerics. Whoa. 3-color. Sokka.
Wow.
Tenacious Tactician.
That's really cool.
You know, tenacious is to just not give up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like God, what was that movie? Tim Allen. Galaxy Quest. Never give up.
Sure, I had
Never surrender. Had to dig deep in the memory bank for that one.
No idea where you were going with that.
I gotta
we have
okay.
a foil.
I gotta keep the foil
Can we
rivalry.
keep?
Sure.
Okay,
We're
we've
keeping
got
that
to
one.
keep the foil.
Sorry,
this
guys.
One. Purely because it's the cutest thing I think I've ever seen.
I think that's gonna be like her first card.
Yay!
I'll have to get her a little binder.
Ooh, planes.
A regular old planes.
Hey, we haven't seen that.
You're right. We'll put it up there. And that's a flip that over. Yeah, it's a regular duplicate token thing, so that can go into the duplicate pile. All right, guys, we're coming up on the end of the packs for the first video. So this is the last pack, and then she's gonna hop off, and I think she's got something to do. So she'll take off, and then I will open up this binder. And then again, you know, we're sharing the joy of collecting something, and we're sharing it together. Or at least I want to share it with you. So we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and we'll finish these packs, and then I'll see how many duplicates we got, and we'll go from there. So what we got here? We got some wallop. No, I'm just kidding. Wall top centuries. That is a duplicate. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I think that's our first non-foil firebending lesson.
Okay.
We'll put that in the red pile.
Red pile.
Red pile.
Another terrifying
monkey.
hog monkey. No, thank you. Someone can have that.
All right, that's a duplicate. It'll quench ya.
It's a pretty big duplicate pile so far.
And it's just gonna. So the first box we opened, the first packs, we're gonna get a lot of new cards, right? But it's the later on and towards the box, it's gonna be just mostly duplicates, which is gonna be great. The really cool thing is like when we get the second box, because it'll be mostly duplicates, and then we'll be able to give away a lot of those cards, and then we'll get a few of the good cards to keep. So let's see, Avatar Enthusiast.
Yep, another duplicate.
That's gonna be for you guys.
Ooh.
Another Abandoned Attachments.
Another duplicate.
Earth Kingdom Soldier.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That's a green and white. Do we have a green and white? Oh no, we were running out of room over here. All right, let's see. Let's get creative with it. Tighten up the foils. Slide the lands up. Hopefully they're still on camera. And let's throw them like right there. I didn't realize there were that many. I mean, I should have, because there's 5 colors. So, yeah. Airbenders Reversal. Uno Reverse! Oh, man. But don't have that card, though. That's cool.
Whoa.
Whoa. Buzzard Wasp Colony. That's terrifying.
I mean, that looks like something you find in Australia.
Crikey, mate.
Just saying.
Listen,
just saying.
if those things existed in real life, it should be not only legal, but mandatory to own a fully automatic belt-fed shotgun.
Yeah, or just flamethrowers.
Well, they are flamethrowers.
Oh, God. Ooh.
Whoa.
Serpent of the Past.
At first, I thought it was like one of those googly eye things, like that's from the art, but the head sideways. Because like, it's gonna bite you.
He's cool.
That's pretty cool. That's what the giant koi turns into. It is a Magikarp and a Gyarados. I knew it. I know Pokemon when I see them.
Sun Warrior.
Are those the people that go to the tanning bed too much?
Yeah, actually, I think you're right.
That guy, real quippy. Look, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Like, do your thing, all right?
Do you, boo-boo?
Do you, but, you know, skin cancer bad.
Yeah.
South Pole Voyager. This is the tale, Captain Jack Sparrow. Good old Lonely Island throwback. Is that a rare? Oh, that was a rare.
Should that go somewhere else?
No. I just didn't realize that was a rare card. Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. That's a really cool card.
It's a druid ally. Very cool, y'all. Very cool.
I like the artwork on that.
I do too. Very neat.
We'll throw that in the foily pile. And we got a regular swamp, which will go into the regular swamp pile. Yep.
Ooh, look at this food.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Very cool.
Do you ever notice that anime food always looks amazing? There's
Always.
a dragon token.
Nice.
Rawr.
Very cool.
I'm a sneaky snake. But I'm a dragon. Alright. Well, so we're going to learn an important lesson here. I don't actually know how to turn your microphone off, so I'm just going to take it. So you can go about it. I think this might be it.
If there's any horrible noises, apologies.
Can you check and see if the light is off on... Oh, that's the thing. Oh, a power button. I found a power button. I turned it off. I figured it out. Look, it's a power button. Yeah, I think I was pressing the pairing button maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I will be done here in a few. I'm going to finish up this video. You do your thing. I'm just going to put these cards into the binder, and then I'll go through and see how many cards we have in the duplicate pile and how many packs we can make. And so I'll thank everybody. But thank you, Brittany. Thank you. I never call her by her name, right? We just like, hey, babe. Hey, baby. So, babe, I appreciate you. I can't wait to do this again next time. We might be able to move faster now that we've figured out the first openings, because once we had a flow, we went through the last packs quickly because we already had a bunch of them. So I think the first packs will be hard. But again, thank you. I'll be done here relatively quickly. I'm going to scoot over, and then I'll start to sleeve all these up, and I'll be in there in a minute.
Thank you.
All right, love you.
Love you.
All right, guys, I appreciate you joining us. I got to remember how to do this, so bear with me, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to add these to the binder. And again, this is about sharing the joy of collecting. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to put these in numerical order. Fortunately, there's the numbers at the bottom. It is also alphabetical order. Makes it a little easy. We got a 7 here. 26. And we got, let's see, 31, 32, 33. You know, as I go through these boxes, it reminds me of my childhood, growing up with my brother down in North Carolina. You know, we live here in Virginia, and it's just, it's a really good thing to, in my opinion. I work, you know, 50, 60 hours a week. I cook some food for people. My fiance helps me with that. We cook about 100 meals a week. But the thing is, like, I spent the last, I don't know how many years working 2 jobs basically. And I feel like it's really easy to lose sight of things that you do just for fun. And that's a big part of what this channel is, this project, right? It's learning to just enjoy things again just because you want to. And so I want to do that, but it occurred to me that I could share that joy with others. And so I told her about this idea, and she's been a huge supporter. And so I'm very blessed in that aspect, and I'm very thankful because I don't like my hands, right? I bite my nails, terrible habit. But she always gets her nails done. I gotta figure out how to get these in there. I've never had a side loader before, so that's new. And so I gotta figure out how to slide them in without damaging them, because I don't want to damage them. But there's something about collecting this art, because it is art. It's art you play with, and you can enjoy it not just for the artwork, but you can enjoy it for the game as well. Like I said, I went to the national championships back in 2005 in Baltimore. I played very poorly up there. I was so excited, didn't sleep well, and I really just, that's all it was. I played poorly. It wasn't, my deck wasn't bad. It wasn't that they played better decks or anything. It was, I just choked. And that happens. That's part of life. I did, however, have the opportunity to meet Richard Garfield. That was really cool. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I did get to meet Richard Garfield. I got to play Magic the Gathering with Richard Garfield. We had one game, and it was funny because the person ahead of me played Commander, and I waited in line for like 30, 40 minutes behind that one person. The other people were relatively quick. I beat Richard Garfield in 5 turns. My game was over in like 6 minutes. I was like, oh man. So that was something, but it was a great day. I wish I had a little bit more time to sit with him, but we chatted for a brief moment. He autographed some cards for me, which was really cool. Asked me how I was doing in the tournament. I told him terribly. He's like, "Why? Your deck just beat me so good." I was like, "I know, man. It was just terrible. I've been playing so bad." And I did beat Darwin Castle. He's like a Hall of Famer in the Magic community, so that was cool. I beat those 2 guys, but I couldn't seem to win very much in the actual tournaments. So as you can see from the binder here, we got a couple on the first page. We got a couple here on the second page, third page, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I know that buying booster boxes and using those to create a set is like the least effective way to make a set. I know that. And I know that the more from a certain set that we collect, the more that it's gonna be duplicates versus actual cards. And that's okay. I'm excited about that. And so I may end up taking the common, or not the commons, but the regulars, and those are the duplicates we give away, and I may go and use the foils to trade for some of the harder to get cards. I don't know yet. I do want to collect these again and put them up on a shelf, but more importantly is I want to share that collecting with you. I want people to be able to say, hey man, I'd like some cards, and then get them. If you're just starting to play Magic, maybe you can't afford the cards because you're young. Maybe you can't afford the cards because you got a family and life, and this is an expensive hobby. Maybe it's just you need a little extra cards for your trade binder, or maybe you just want to use them to play with your family, or you just want to try the game out. I just want people to see this channel and have an opportunity that was given to me when I was younger. And I'm just excited to be the person on the other side of the table now. I am excited to share that joy of not just playing Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh, but also of collecting, but also the joy of sharing. It's something that I learned, more the older I got. It's truly, there's nothing like giving. It really isn't. That's nice. We got 8 of the 12 on this page, so that's cool. There's nothing like giving. There really isn't. I've worked really hard these last 7 years to correct some mistakes I made financially, and I realized that I had focused so much on that, I had forgotten how to really have fun, how to just enjoy things. And that's what we're doing. And I am enjoying taking the time, being slow, and doing this. And I appreciate anybody who's watching. All right, that's 39, 40, 41. I appreciate you guys. It's life is very busy. And the older you get, the busier it seems to get. You have families and you have jobs, sometimes 2 jobs. And you got, when you're young, it's school, and then you have college. For those of you, some people don't go to college. It's fine. And then you have life, and that's the thing. And taking a moment to enjoy that life. Don't be so busy building a life that you forget to live. Right, that's advice I heard over the years that stuck with me. It's good advice, in my opinion. So white was first, and that's up to card number 43. I'm gonna go with blue as next, because I got a card in the 70s here. We're gonna put these together. All right, there's a 52. 62, 56. Takes a minute to get these things in order. You know, try to make sure I get them in the right order. Don't mess them up. Try not to get them all oily. I probably should have gloves on. Sure. I'll look back on these videos later on and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that without gloves. I probably should have gloves. You know, some, I don't know if they make card collecting gloves or whatnot. But it would help keep the oil off the cards. But I'm being gentle. I'm not, you know, jamming these cards up. Trying to keep them near mint. You know, you can pull a card right out of the pack and it won't be a gem mint card. It won't be a PSA 10. And you gotta get really lucky. You gotta be real careful when you open it. It's really easy to nick a corner or something. They could be miscut. Although, you know, these have come a long way since the early days of Magic. They were way off. You know, it was, or not, the card quality is good, but it was very easy to have misprints back then compared to now. The card quality is much higher. There's no denying that. 69, 70, and then we've got 73, 82, so 80 slides right in there. Okay, so 43, 44, 48, 50, whoa, 43, 44, 45, 46. All right, so the boomerang basics starts right here. So there we go. We got the blue starting right there, 46 to 48 is this last one down here. All right, Ember Island production. That's 48, 49, 50, 51. That's the weather lady. That's the forecasting fortune teller. I don't know, it just sounds like a meteorologist, right? It's gonna be 65 and sunny. All right, so that's 51. 52 is the next one. Try not to damage the edges. Geyser Leaper. Oh, 53, got the next card. Giant Koi goes right in there. And we're missing 54, but we do have 55, so that's gonna go in here. Get this guy, honest work, boom. And 56, so we've got the iguana parrot. I love how they just take two random animals and they decide to just bash them together. Let's see. We're missing 57, but 58 is right there. So cactus juice. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest. That's kind of funny. So we got 59, we got 60, 61, 62 is Lost Days. Poor little guy, all lonely. There we go. Otter Penguin, absolutely ridiculously cute. 66, 67 is right there. But eventually I'd like to do this like on site at a card shop or something. That'd be really cool, I think. Shoot the video out there. Rowdy Snowballers. Secret of Blood Bending is 69. That's one of those fancy mythic rares. And slide that one in. There we go. Oh, we got 72. Look at that. Yes. Slide in that guy right there. And then we have 72. So it was like we had 70 as well. Now we have 72. And we have 73, Spirit Water Revival. Sweet. And then we have 80, so 77, 78, 79, 80. There we go. Slide that guy into the side pocket. Yeah, like I said, I've never owned a side pocket binder before. So it's a little bit different, but I'm getting the hang of it, I think. There we go. All right, and I believe black is going to be next. So I've got 88, 89, all the way down to 123, 95, 118, 84 is right there. All right, 112. Okay, that's going to go in there. 118, 106, that's going to go in here. 90, that's going to be closer to the top. We got 88, 89, 96, okay. 120, well, that's all we almost at the end. Oh, there's 99. We got 95, we got 96. There's 99. 110. That's after June, the Bounty Hunter. We go back to 101. There's 99. 101. Oh, 94. Go back a few. There's 95, so we know that goes right in there. Slide it in. Okay, 104. 106. Okay, so we can slide the 104 in there. 85. Okay, that's the second card. And then there's 86 right after that. Okay, perfect. That's going to be all of them. So 82 is the last blue card I have, but 84 is my first black card, and that's going to slide in right here. So that's going to go in that bottom pocket. That's Azula Always Lies. And now we see Azula on the Hunt. That's going to be 85, so that's our top pocket up here. So that's really cool. We can start this page. Just get in there. Sweet. Okay. Continuing right along, we do have 86. That's the beetle-headed merchants. We don't have 87, but the buzzard, this thing's terrifying. The buzzard wasp colony, that's just, yikes, man. Hope you got the biggest can of Raid if you ever saw those things in real life. And then 88, so 89, we actually have that card, so that's awesome. If I can get it into the sleeve without damaging it, come on. There we go. Go in the hole. All right, and so that's 89, and we do have 90. It's the canyon crawler thing. Also, right, fully automatic shotguns would be mandatory. This is these are the creatures that live in Australia. Just kidding, we love you, Australia. I've never actually been. Want to go? Think it'd be amazing. I'd like to try out one of the didgeridoos, and a didgeridoo. Ha. Yeah, no, that's not a real thing. All right, Daily Indoctrination. So that was 90, 91, 92 are missing, but we're going to slide 93 in here. I appreciate you guys joining me to do this. You know, the feeling of collecting is something I really enjoy. Again, it forces me to slow down. I am always on the go. As bizarre as it sounds, I've worked a number of, 10, 11, 12, 18-hour days in my life. It's not like I've done it once or twice. I've done it too many times. And so, like I said, I got myself into a sticky situation financially. So I decided I was going to get myself out. And I worked really hard for a long time to do that. The problem is I focused so much. I took my brain and just hyper focused it on fixing that situation that I lost pretty much everything else. I lost sight of it. And so that is the goal for me, is to regain that with you and share in my journey, because I'm gonna have a whole bunch of these extra cards. And you know what you do, you throw them in the shoebox, the binder, the card box, and you put them in storage, and they're there forever. And you never use them. That's silly, because there's so many people out there who'd be like, dang, I wish I had those cards. Well, you can have them. I'm going to give them away. It's completely free. There's no cost, and you don't have to pay for shipping. So I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to share with you guys. And I hope you'll like and subscribe, because I am going to make these videos pretty consistently to make sure that I don't lose sight of actually taking some time to enjoy my life. And I want you guys to remember that as well. That's important. 788.99. But go back to doing a little bit of collecting here. We're gonna slide this guy in. That's the Fire Nation Engineer. Just super basic henchman, right? Let's see. Then the Foggy Swamp Hunters are missing card 100. This is card 101. And then we got card 104. So 102, 103. 104, that's your Hog Monkey. Hog Monkey! Like Hog Riders from Clash of Clans. Alright, 106, we're missing 105, so slide 106 right in there. Merchant of Many Hats is 110, so 107, 108, 19, and 110 can slide right in there. Looks like he's got a straw hat on, that's the funny thing, but when I look at it closely, I can see that it's not. Looking like Luffy over there. Monkey D. Luffy. Obsessive Pursuit, yep, Enchantment, Starry Background. I'm glad we figured that out. 112, 116, 117, 118. Ruinous Water Bending. 120 is the Swamp Snare Trap. And then 21, 22. 23 is Zuko's Conviction, looking like Anakin after losing the battle to Obi-Wan. Let's see, I believe red is next. So we're finishing the black with card number 123. All right, let's see, we got 138, 136, 152, 157, 161, 159, 129, that's back this way, that's pretty close. 124, oh, that's the next card, that's cool, okay. So that shows us where the different colors of magic change over. 156 is right there. 134 is around here somewhere. 138, 136. Okay, so it's the third card that I have, the Fire Nation Cadets. Sweet. Okay, let's see. 147. It's going to be slightly in there. 52. Man, wish there's an easier way to do this. Hopefully we'll figure out an easier way to do it. I don't know. 147. 125. That's the second card. 135. Oh, there's 136. I got lucky there. Fire Nation Raider. Zhao the Moonslayer. That's probably one of the last ones. Yep. Look at that. 126. That's the Cave of Two Lovers. We got a couple duplicates of that to give away. And then Lightning Strike. 146. 152. 147. There's 146. All right. So really cool. Zuko's Conviction right there. That's card 123. That's the last black card because here's Borcupine at 124. So that's the first red card. That's cool. I always love that. Lets you know where the sets or the colors start and stop. So now we got Boomy Bash. Then we got the Cave of Two Lovers coming in at 126. It's a nice little enchantment saga there. Let's see, Crescent Island Temple. We're going to skip ahead 27, 28. So 29 is this corner one down here. And then 131, 2, that's all we got. And then 334 is Fire Nation Cadets. Slide that in, it's a common. 135 is the Fire Nation Raider. And there's that. Oh, try to get back out. 136, Fire Sages, a nice uncommon there. 2/2 for 2 with a whole bunch of abilities. Again, back in the day, like with Dominaria, the original world of Magic the Gathering, the Grizzly Bears, right? That was sort of the 1 green, 1 colorless, 2/2 vanilla. And that was your measure of power. You had Skate Zombies that were 1 black and 2 colorless. And that was your 2/2 black card. And it was just sort of like, oh, not as good because it costs 1 extra mana. So we have 136, 137 is blank, 138. And so another cool part about this channel I plan on doing is I plan on just sharing a lot of the crazy stories throughout my life of playing Magic the Gathering. And I collected Pokemon as well. And maybe I'll showcase one of my Pokemon binders. My brother, I bought him a box of first edition Pokemon cards. When they first came out, I had a job. And I was like, I want to buy you this for your birthday. And he said it was too expensive. It was like $80 because it was nothing, right? Well, it's nothing now. $80 back then. I don't want to tell you how long ago it was. $80 back then, that was expensive. He said, hey, back in my day, it's 2 quarters. Don't spend it all in one place. Yeah, I was really excited to get him that. And we still have those cards. No, we don't have a Charizard. Yes, we have a Venusaur and a Blastoise. But yeah, that's a really cool life of stories, and I'd love to share them with you. 38, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Trying to talk and do this and count where the cards go is hard, so I gotta like throw these cards everywhere apparently. Get out of here. 147 is the next card, so we're gonna throw that in here. Let's see, I think this card that jumped out of my hand. No, that's towards the end. That's towards the end. All right, 147, 151, 152. I got to use every tool at my disposal to make sure I get these cards in the right place while still entertaining. And then let's see, we got Treetop Freedom Fighters. It's going in 156. That's going to be one slot down. So we're going to slide this guy in here. All right, Twin Blades 157, starting out the next page in the first slot. Come on, get in there. All right, 159. We got 2 slots down. There we go. 161. Right there. You know, it occurs to me that the bottom of this is cropped out, but I actually can't show you without smushing all these cards. I will showcase the binder here in a little bit after I get these in. I know you can probably see to about here, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so that means green is next. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to move these multicolor cards over here, and I'm going to slide the artifact up as well. So I think that'll allow me to put the binder up, make it a little bit easier to see. All right, let's do this. All right, we got 193, 174, 188. We got 199, 166. All right, let's see here. 174, we got 177, 202. That's going to be one of the later ones. That's a 199, that's a 193, 188. All right, 177. So yeah, it's going to go right in between there. And then 188. 180, there's 182. So 188 was next. 193, 192, 170 is going to be one of the earlier cards. So there's that. 189, that's going to get all the way up here. So 182, 188, 190. So yep, there's 189. 194, there's 193, so we can slide it in right after. 173, that's going to be relatively early, so there's 173 going right in there between those cards. 191, so there's 193, there's 192, there's 191. 170, whoa, look at that, I got a duplicate I didn't know about. Cycle of Renewal, yeah, that's that Harrow, so we're going to go ahead, or is it Plow? I think it was Harrow. Pretty sure it was Harrow. And then we got Turtle Duck. So let's see here, 199, 200. So the red one ends at 162, and then my first green one is 166. So that's going to be this guy down here. So we're going to slide that one in the pocket. Badger Mole, funny little common there. Then we have 167, 168, 169. 170 is that Cycle of Renewal. And then we have 173, Earth Kingdom General. Slide that guy in there. 174 is Earth Rumble. And then 177 is Earthen Ally. Whoa, that's a crazy ability. This creature gets +1/+1 over each other color among allies you control. 2 colorless, and then the full rainbow, 1 of each, white, blue, black, red, green, which makes sense. That's the order in which they are put in the binder. Earthbend 5. Target land you control becomes 0/0 with haste. It's still land. Put 5 +1/+1 counters. When it dies or is exiled, return it to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty awesome. Again, at least compared to the abilities that I am familiar with. So 177, 178, 179, 180 is this top pocket. And top pockets, yum. And then we're going to go 182. We're going to slide Haru, Hidden Talent in here. And then we got 188. Oh, we're skipping a few. 186, 187, and then 188 must be this pocket right here. But 189 is Pillar Launch, and we're going to be able to slide that guy in right there. And 190 gets to go in with the Ruckus Audience. Again, a story of Brittany and I at Excalibur, enjoying the jousting and other medieval dinner theater that we got to go to, and we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. 192 goes right next to that. It's Rock-a-Lanch. And then 193, I'm lucky I got the next card there. That's going to be Rocky Rebuke. And I have 194, Saber-Tooth Moose Lion. So that's a 6 mana, 4 cycling. It's reach. Man, that's a really good card. First off, it's an elk cat, 7/7 for 6 with 4 cycling. That's a good card. Based off what I know. So that is 194. However, this will be 198, 199. True Ancestry, Ancestry.com. Not sponsored by them yet. I don't know if we'd ever be sponsored by them. And so we got Turtle Duck coming in next with this little turtle ducklings. And then we've got Walltop Sentries, and that's going to go in at card 202, so that'll be the final card down here. I don't know what comes after that. I'm not sure if it's gold. I'm not sure if it's the... oh, it's the multicolors. Okay, so I can see we got card 203 here. Or 205, Abandoned Attachment. So that's 202, 203, 204. 205 is Abandoned Attachments. And I'm having a hard time getting that card in there. There we go. All right. Now, as far as what comes next, I don't know. I got a 218 right here. So 205, 209, 213, 214, 215, 16, 17, 18. So I know this card goes here. I got 219, which is the Earth Village Ruffians. I don't think they're done by color. I think they're done by alphabetical order, and they're all involved. So we got Sokka, we got the Platypus Bear, Uncle Eero. We got a 225. That's a Hevai. So that's 223, 425. Oh, we got 216, Earth Kingdom Soldier. 18, 17, and we got 16 right there. Yeah, these are a little bit tricky to make sure you get them in the right order. All right, so we got 233, that's 225. I don't see anymore. I can always come back, of course. 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 1, 2, 3. There's 233, and I apparently didn't know that this was in here, so I'm gonna toss that guy, clean it up in a little bit. Looks like we got something here. I put in card 233, 34, 35, 36, the Platypus Bear. Watch out, poisonous. Just kidding, venomous. And 237, Pretending Pox Bearers. Got those guys that go in there. They look like they're doing the Thriller Dance. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got 248, 241 is the next one. So 237, 238, 49, or 237, 38, 39, 40, 41. That's Sokka, Lateral Strategist. Card giving me a hard time getting in the pocket. There's 241, and then I got 248. So 241, 245, 249. All right. I don't feel like it's right. 16. 238, 239, 238, 39, 40. Yep. See, look at that. 41, 41, 45, 49, 48. See, that's why it's tricky. It's tricky getting these first ones in here because it's very easy to slip up, and then oh man, you get off. You go, oh man, that's tough to go back through and do. But I did get the Vindictive Warden. So like right there at 249. And then we got 250, which is the Wandering Musicians. So I got those all in order. But I do see that the gold cards are going to be intermixed here because I got 244. So 47, 46, 45, 44. That's the Sun Warriors. Let's slide that guy in here. Okay. 242, Sokka, Tenacious Tactician. Guy goes right over here. And we've got Beifong's Bounty Hunters. That's 209. That's all the way back here. So 205, 209 is down here. I didn't realize that the gold were going to be mixed in like that. 226, 213 is the one directly down. There's your Cruel Administrator. So we get to fill in some of these pockets. That's cool. 226 is the final card on this page. That's the Hermetic Herbalist with her fluffy cat. Probably like a cat squirrel or something like that. 221 is Fire Lord Zuko. So 219, 20, 21. Yeah, slide that in right here. And then I have 204. That's actually Aang Swift Savior. And we're going to slide him in. That's really cool. I'm very happy to have a copy of Aang. Bitter Work is 210. So that is going to be right here. Aang is busting his knuckles, trying to earthbend like Toph. So, yeah, he definitely got his hand all jacked up there. Not good. And then we got Sokka, Bold Boomeranger. And he's just a guy with a boomerang. And boomerang, you throw it, it comes back. Bangarang, fantastic dubstep by Skrillex, which, you know, that's pretty old now at this point, like me. We're going to slide this in if I can. Oh, Struggle Boss. There we go. See, we got some artifacts and colors up here that were close. 254, 255. But this is Aang's Journey is card number 1. So I gotta trust that, even though it's not white. You would think it'd start with white, but I do like the fact that card number 1 is Aang's Journey. I actually think that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. We're gonna then come back this way. Card 250, which means card 254 is this card, and then card 255 is this card. I don't actually know how many cards are in this set. Like I said, I know very little about the contents of this set. I don't know which cards are worth lots of money. Obviously, I'm going to go back and I'm going to check some of those mythic rares. I'm going to check the Surge Foil full art. These are things that I've learned over the years. Like I said, we're going to take the top card, the most expensive card out of the box. So we've only opened 12 packs. Most expensive card out of the box. We're going to sell it. And then that's what's going to be able to fund us to get another box and to give these away. Because, you know, we're going to cover all the shipping and everything. There's no cost, or there's nothing. It's just, hey, leave a comment, hashtag FreeTCGs. You know, I would appreciate you telling your friends, you know, like it, subscribe, share, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, social media, whatever, you know, yik yak, be real, put it on your LinkedIn. I don't care, man. maybe you got someone in your professional circles that they like these cards. I'd be happy to share with them too. You know, it's not about what you get, really. It's about what you can share along the way. I think that's what makes it worth it. But that's just me. 255, 259, 260, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Airship Engine Room. It's like a fetch land, right? It's not a pain land, at least. But you got to pay 4, sacrifice it, and draw a card. That seems like really interesting mechanic because the enter's tapped. So not a fetch land. Enter's tapped. You can add blue or red, but later on down the road, if you need to top deck a card or 3, you can pay some extra mana to draw a card at the end of someone's turn to give you a little bit of advantage, I guess. But that's 2 65, 269, 70, 71 is Kyoshi Village. Whoops. We're gonna slide in here if I can get this thing to cooperate. Oh, God. It just didn't want to cooperate. Okay. Misty Palms is 273. So we're gonna do that guy right there. There's one of those dual lands. Omashu City is 275. So we're gonna have to go to the next page. That's 274, 275, Omashu City. And here's the Realm of Ko. That's a really cool tree that we were talking about earlier. It's a rare card. It's enters tapped unless you control a basic land. So that's awesome. And then you can tap to add black mana. That's awesome. And then black and 3 tap. Again, probably going to use it into their turn to create a 1/1 colorless spirit token. With this token, can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. That's horsemanship, right? And then we have Rumble Arena. That's where in the Earth Bending Realm they fought with Boomy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's going to be, it's interesting. It has Vigilance. Oh, right, Vigilance. So because you can Earthbend, and therefore attacking wouldn't cause the Rumble Arena to tap. You can get colorless mana, or you can use it as a mana lens where you pay 1 mana and then you add 1 mana of any color to the to your mana pool. So that's all of the cards there. Let's see if we can find where the basic lands go. 77, 81. So 84 is going to be this swamp. 86 is going to be this forest. And then 82 is this plains. Those are some of the basic lands. We got some of the really cool full art lands. I'm a sucker for these. I love them to death. So 86, 87, 88, 89 is this swamp. And the 93 is this island. That is really fantastic artwork by Slower Federchek. I know I just ruined that guy's name. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry because I pronounced that terribly, I'm sure. So we got a foil Kyoshi Village. That's cool. I'm going to put that into the duplicate pile for you guys. I am selfishly going to keep this full art land. I think it's gorgeous. I really, like I said, it's for collecting. I'll probably start a foil binder, just the really cool foil cards that I pull. We're going to grab this set of foils right here. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with a lot of these. Like, I'm not going to collect foils. I'm happy to give them away. But at the same time, it only works if I can raise enough money to pay for another box, right? So I'm probably going to save a few cards. I don't expect to cover the full cost of the box, you know, but I think like a foil rare like Aang's Iceberg, I don't know. I'm going to save this card and I'll scan it because a foil rare might be worth something. It'll probably be worth 10 cents. I don't know. Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper, we're keeping that. I'm going to give that to Brittany. Rabaroo Troop, give that to Brittany. Curious Farm Animals, that's for you guys. Ostrich Horse, that's for you guys. Firebending Lesson, for you guys. Bender Waterskin, that's for you guys. Pirate Peddlers, I don't even have this card yet, but it's a common. I'm sure I'll get plenty. Jet Freedom Fighter, again, it's an uncommon. It's cool though. June Bounty Hunter and the K. I'm just going to check the values on these again. Help me cover the cost of shipping. And then I've got my tokens over here, and I don't know where the tokens go. I think they got their own counters. So there's 1, 5, 6, and then there's 19, there's 11, there's 13. It's 13 and 11. That's duplicate. Why wouldn't it be 13 and 12? That's weird. So there's 9 and there's 12 and 20. All right. So there's some of the tokens. I'm just gonna just put them on the back page. I don't know how many there are, but I got room for 12 per sheet, so I'll do 2 sheets just in case. So we're gonna slide these guys in. There's 1, 5 and 14, 6 and 17. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this guy. And then 6. And this soldier's 11. How did I mess that up? I don't know how I messed that up. Wait, see? Can't count. It's throwing me off. That's 4. This is obviously 5 over here, which means this is obviously 6 down here. There we go. Which means 11 is the second to last on the first page. And then we've got 13, 19, and 20. Let me flip them over. Oh, we got a 9. So we're going to go ahead and slide the 9 in. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's another 11. Flipping that over. That's a 13. What's on the other side? Oh, shoot. That's right. Oh, no. Copy. So this is card 2. I'm actually going to use. I'm going to have to rearrange this. By the way, that's a bear token. That's hilarious. That's card 12. But I think there's multiples, so I'll have to go through and do the front and back of each. But I don't know. 13, and then here's 11. I'll rearrange those later. I'll deal with them. I'm going to, however, go through and check on my tokens. I don't need a second token there, though. Ballistic Boulder, Soldier. I don't know if, I think I had a Ballistic Boulder, but we'll see. Here's the Allied token, 5. We did have that one, Allied token. I know we had that one, that's right. Okay. Aang's Journey, Allied token, yep. Okay, so if that's the case, let me check this Soldier token. This may be the Ballistic Boulder. It is the Ballistic Boulder. Okay, so that is a true duplicate there. All right, so that's it for the binder portion of this. That's really cool. Let me turn our binder around for you guys, show you a little bit. First page, got a number of them there. Kind of missing the second page. Then we got a good chunk on the third. And you can see that we've got a decent start on this collection in the first 12 packs. I don't really expect to get much towards a complete set. I still have to look up how many are in this set. And so my biggest thing was I didn't want to open the box until I started shooting the video. And the second most important thing was I really wanted to make sure that I did this. I have a bad habit of saying I'm going to do all these things and then not doing them because I get too busy. And so it was really important for me to actually shoot this video. And then it's going to be really important for me to actually publish this video. So then there's our token collection in the back there. I'm going to put the foils off to the side. But for the first video, that's the binder, which means we come to the fun portion where we can see how many cards we're going to give away. So there's the binder. All right, we've got a couple foils, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foils right there. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So I got 36 of these, and I've got 7 foils. So let's see, that's going to be 36 and 7 is 42. So we could do 7 packs of 6. Let's do that. Let's do 7 packs of 6. So that way I'll make sure every pack gets a foil, and the rest will just be random. You know, it's just a collection of the avatar cards. It's mostly commons and uncommons. There's some tokens in there. I don't even think I got a duplicate rare yet. But I'm going to give away all these cards. There's my terrible spread. Those are all going to be for you guys. I look forward to sharing them with you. Like I said, I am going to check on these. If these end up not being super valuable, I will end up actually, you know, just giving them out. I'll give them out in the next batch, and then I'm going to keep the Ravaroo for Brittany, the island for myself, and I'm going to give Brittany the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper as well. I am curious to see what the combustion technique is going to be worth. That is a really cool looking card, especially with that kind of foil. So I'm going to get my app here pulled up. We're going to get TCG Player. And again, as I go through these, I truly believe that it's going to get easier, and it's going to be a little bit more fluid. This first video is more than likely going to be the worst one. I got this iPad here. Oh yeah, Magic. So we're going to do foil. And let's see if we can scan this in. Maybe. Scanning paused. Scanning resumed. It's not seeing it. The foil's not seeing it. All right, we're gonna type it into the TCG Player app. No, I don't want apps. It's called Combustion Technique. Combustion Technique, borderless, variant options, foil, one of those, done. It says that card's worth like 82 cents. Well, that's pretty cool. A little bit more than a normal. I'm gonna start a foil binder thing. Well, you know what? I can scan these guys right now. Maybe. Hey, it picked it up. About 14 cents for the foil. Yep, guess what? That's in the giveaway pile. Boom. Alright, let's see what the Cave of Two Lovers comes up as. How you doing there, buddy? There's so much foil. Having a hard time with the camera. No, can't pick it up. We gotta type it in. Cave of Two. That should give us enough. Cave of Two Lovers. Variants. Foil. Add one. Done. Done. What do we got? Total market value. $1.13. Cave of Two Lovers. 17 cents for the foil. Guess what? Boom. Giveaway pile. Jet. Freedom Fighter. All right, Jet, you look pretty cool, buddy. What do we got here? I really hate trying to get the foils in there. 13 cents. Guess what? Giveaway pile. Finally, we're going to check out the value of this foil rare. So let's see, that's 3. That's going to put us up to 45 cards. And that says Mutated Cultist. That is not a Mutated Cultist. Let's try that again. Aang's Iceberg. I don't think it's a pre-release card. Oh, I see. It's this one. Foil. It's worth like 50 cents. That's pretty cool. This card, you know, like I said, I'm going to end up taking that card to the shop, trade it in towards the next box, or, you know, great thing is end up using these cards to pay for shipping, because shipping each pack is going to cost at least a stamp. Probably a little more. I don't mind though, because I've worked really hard these last 7 years, and I'm able to do that, and I want to do it because what I hope is, again, the people who follow this channel are going to be from all over the U.S. They're going to be all walks of life, and they're all gonna have one thing in common. We like collecting and trading and playing cards. And yes, that is one thing. I know I just said 3. But it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, what accent you have, you're tall or short, skinny or not. It doesn't matter, because this is our hobby and it makes us happy. And so I want to share that happiness with you guys. I'm sorry for the initial setup not being so great. Like I said, I'm going to learn. I'm going to get better. And, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to see this video. I'm going to share it on my Facebook and stuff, but I hope people do. But I'm going to put together these packs. I got a few extra cards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I got like 3 extra foils maybe. So a couple people are going to get, you know, instead of 6, you'll get a 7th card in there. So that'll be pretty cool. But I'm excited to do this, and I appreciate you joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see if we get any comments. Let's see if we get any feedback, any support, any people joining in with the fun, any people making fun of us. You know, like I said, I'm very grateful that my fiance Brittany would do this with me, because she's got really pretty nails and I don't. So we're gonna do this again. We'll do the drawing a week after this is published. I look forward to seeing all the comments, and you know, if only 1 or 2 people comment, you're getting all the packs. But if you wouldn't mind sharing this on your social media or something, or just grabbing a friend that plays and be like, dude, you gotta see this channel at FreeTCGs. This guy's giving out cards. I think that'd be great, man, because you know, everybody's in a different place in their life, and it's my turn to give and share, and I'm just excited to do it, and I'm excited to see who wins. So look forward to seeing y'all in the comments. Talk to you soon.